Well, I'm happy to welcome back Nick Tullis, 19-year-old photographer from Belleville.
Belleville.
Nick, it's good to see you again. It's hard to believe that you're actually maybe 2 inches taller since the last time we saw you.
You look about 7 inches taller to me.
I think I am.
You know, Ron was showing me some amazing photos that you took of the homeless in St. Louis.
Using an iPhone, by the way.
Is that right?
Amazing stuff.
Whose idea was that?
I guess mine.
You
but
guess.
It wasn't really something that I went, oh, I should do this with. Like, taking with them with an iPhone. It just kind of happened.
Okay, so you were just walking on the street and you saw this and you captured
Yeah, now
it.
Nick has been on STL. He has some award-winning photographs that he has taken on his blog on STL. Since he started taking photographs of the homeless in St. Louis and has a show called Shadows of St. Louis coming up in a week or so, he has been interviewed around the globe.
Really?
Yes, in Australia, in Croatia.
What?
Yes.
What? Did you have to go there or just on the
I
phone?
wish. I would have loved to have gone
Imagine
for
the
some,
pictures,
some
yes.
photo opportunities. But I think the one in Croatia actually happened because a friend at USA Today, they've got a section called Your Take. She did an article on me, and I think some news place in Croatia basically
Sure.
copy and pasted the article.
Wonderful.
I don't think they know what plagiarism is, or like,
Well, speaking of which, you also are in Huffington Post.
that was
No, that's all publicity is what that is.
What do you care?
I mean, I don't mind it.
Right.
Huffington Post, I didn't know I was in until like I woke up and had like 500 new followers and a bunch of comments.
Wow.
And asked where they were all coming from, and someone said that I was in Huffington Post.
How about that?
That's amazing.
That is
They
great.
didn't even bother to call you to
No.
interview you.
So,
Which
okay.
I'm kind of hurt about it.
Let's look at some of the work you've done. The show is called Shadows of St. Louis, and it's your first solo exhibit,
Yes, sir.
right? And where will that be?
That's at Soulard Art Market and Contemporary Gallery over by it's across the street from McGurk's. I
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Catty
yeah,
Corner,
yeah.
right?
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a nice space. And how old were you when you started taking pictures?
So it's been going on for about 4 years, so 15.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Amazing.
No classes.
We need your comments on these. Now, these are just a few of the many that will be in the exhibit, and there's an opening night of Friday, May 8th, right?
Yes, sir.
And tell us about that, because that's
Well, opening
like
night,
hours and-
the opening reception is going to go from 7 to 10 p.m. And the show will run until June 6th. And that photo,
right here.
that's taken, I think that's TGI Fridays right there.
Downtown.
And
Yeah.
so that day, me and my mom had been kind of driving around the block looking for people to take pictures of. And I don't remember exactly this guy's story, but I remember like me and my mom driving around the corner and making eye contact with this guy. And I remember offering him some change for the picture. And I didn't have much on me at the time. And I kind of had to like tell him, look, I'll go back and get some more from the car, and kind of picked up some of the change that was in one of the cup holders.
So do you do that as a regular thing?
Usually,
you ask
yeah.
for their
Yeah.
permission?
Yeah, because I don't
Okay.
want to like walk past someone and be like,
Sure.
Yeah.
No, you really, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and be like a
You also
creep
don't
about
want
it.
them to pose too much, although this
No.
guy looks like he might be posing a little bit.
I think he was. I don't tell people like how to pose, or I try not to direct them.
Do you get their story at all?
Sometimes people will share. I don't want to pry it out of them though.
Yeah.
This guy, like, he didn't really tell me. I wasn't gonna ask like, how'd you lose your leg? But this guy, people kept walking past him, and this is right across the street from what is it, City Hall, or the old courthouse? 'Cause
Okay.
you can see it in the
Yeah.
reflection.
Yeah.
But in his cup, he was panhandling, and a lot of people would walk past him and just kind of stare at his leg or like laugh and
Are
make
you
some.
serious? Unbelievable.
And he wasn't really phased by it, surprisingly, and just kept telling them, "God
I'm
bless."
so surprised.
Yeah, I figured he would have been like fuming.
yeah.
No, I'm just
considering-
surprised people react that way.
Yeah.
St. Louisans are pretty empathetic. You know, I didn't think that.
That is, this one fascinates
This
me. Look at this,
one-
Joy. Look at closely at this one.
Yeah. Now, did you have to ask these guys?
No.
Give them some change?
This one I snuck. They probably wouldn't have accepted change. They probably would have wanted like a beer or two, because they were this is right at the bottom of the stairs of the side of the library, because you can see the church in the background.
Yeah.
And
Is that Larry Rice's place there, or no? That would.
I'm not sure whose church that is.
But the juxtaposition on this is just amazing. Was that just a matter of lucky timing?
I think so, and spraying and praying.
So what do you think about this? I mean, I don't think we should feel any,
feel bad about being dressed up in a tux? No, of course, no. That's not the point of the photo.
Right.
The point is that these two worlds live concurrently, side by side, in the same city.
Okay.
All right. At least that's what I got out of it.
Thank you.
Okay, who's this dude?
Great question.
You don't know? Okay.
I don't remember his name, and he didn't have much of a story.
He looks happy though.
Yeah. He was again another person with like a cup standing right outside of the Soulard Farmers Market, and my mom parked somewhere in that parking lot, and I remember going back because she was waiting in the car for me because I was still walking through the market taking pictures, and I didn't want to go home without any pictures.
Mm-hmm.
When you see something to take a picture, it's just something that catches your eye, or do you just take pictures all over the place and then pick out the good ones?
It's usually just something that catches my eye, like this guy. Like I've gotten a lot of attention for taking pictures of homeless people, but this guy is not homeless, and like a lot of the people I take pictures of are usually homeless, but he's like this guy's face kind of, I don't know why, but I like taking pictures of people with facial hair. It might have something to do with the fact that I can't grow it.
Yeah. Well, but you look at this man's face, and you can see years of stories in that face. You can see the wisdom in his eyes. They've seen and been around, seen a lot of things.
Sure.
And like a lot of people on Instagram now will like the Humans in New York page will take pictures of people and kind of quote their story and put it in the captions. And a lot of the times I usually like to let the picture in their face kind of tell a story.
The exhibit is Friday, May 8th through June 6th, right? And are they there open every night, or is this like
I believe so, yeah.
Soulard Art Market and Contemporary Gallery.
And that's free, right? You can.
Yeah, it's a very nice studio right across Catty-Corner from McGurk's.
Right.
At
9th.
that is 12th Street.
What is that?
That's
12th?
I'm not familiar with street names.
It's actually 12th.
It's 12th Street.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much, Nick.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing it with us.
Yeah, thanks for coming back. And we'd like to thank Nighthawk Security, because this segment is made possible through their generosity. They're locally owned and locally monitored here in St. Louis since 1974. Home and business security for the St. Louis metro area for over 40 years. They will install, service, maintain, and monitor your security system or take over an existing system. Call 846-4600 and ask for Joe.